Hey, how y'all doing? This is Dave. What you're looking at here is a Google chart for Thursday and Friday, July the 8th and the 9th. Now, the reason I want to show you this chart, I want to show you a mistake a lot of people make chasing the gap up. And I've showed you this on the ES, how you can get caught on the wrong side of a trade. And this is another good example, how you get caught chasing a gap. Okay, what you're looking at right here, this is Thursday's price action in Google. Okay, now overnight, China made an announcement that they were going to renew their license with Google. Okay, so everybody gets on the Google train, right? Friday morning, when Google opens, it goes from roughly 456 and it opens at 471. So you can see that is quite a gap. That is quite a gap. Okay, how many people do you think put in a market order to buy at the open? Right. You're exactly right. A bunch of people did. A bunch of people read that news and they said, holy cow, China has finally agreed to renew their license with Google. It's going to go to $1,000 or whatever. You know? So they put in a market order, buy at the open. Don't ever do that. Please don't ever put in a market order to buy anything at the open. And I'm going to show you why you don't do that. Okay, so when the market opened, you see where Google shot up? This is a 15-minute chart, by the way. Now, by now, if you watch enough of my videos, you know I'm real big on Fibonacci's. So let's take our Fibonacci tool, and I'm going to draw from the close Thursday to the open on Friday. I'm not going to draw from highs to lows. I'm going to draw from the close on Thursday, right there, to the open on Friday, right there. Okay. From right there, where it made a high of 473.26 in this first 15-minute candle. During the day, it made a low right here, this candle, of 462.78. That was a difference of $10.48. So let's just say that you put in a market order to buy at the open. Well, you're going to get filled up here somewhere around 471.85 or above. Well, as you can see, it went from there to 473. A couple more dollars. Well, not even a whole $2, and that was it. Over. that was it, buddy. You were in and you were stuck long. Now, if we go back to what I'm always harping on, is use those Fibonacci's. Be patient. Don't trade before 10 o'clock. Remember all those little rules that you've heard me talk about, you read about in my ebook. So let's just take a look at what could have happened. What you could have got into. The Fibonacci 50% level, 464.18. The 61.8 level, 462.36. Had you been patient and started your Fibonacci here, let this candle close, and then drawn your Fibonacci from here to here, you would have said, okay, I'm going to wait till it comes back at least halfway. Alright? It came back halfway. It pierced the halfway point. It came back not quite to the 61.8 line. It stayed in between, just like it should have. I mean, that's very, very normal. Okay? So from this low of 462.78 on this candle to the next high it made for the day was at this candle right here. That was at 3:30. 467.88. That was a $5.10 move from here to here. Okay, $5.10. Now, it's going to be a pretty simple question. I don't think you're going to have to think about it, but just a second. Had you rather be the people that bought somewhere over here in this range that pulled back $10.48 from high to low, or would you had rather been in the group of people that bought in this range that moved up $5.10 from the high to the low? Okay, now all you would have had to done to be in this group and not the amateurs over here is wait, be patient, and learn to use those Fibonacci lines. This made a low at 12:15. Here's 11:45. So see, you would have been after 10 o'clock. You would have been watching that 50% line. You say, okay, Dave, it closed below the 50 here. It closed below the 50 here, but it didn't pierce the 61.8. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. It did not pierce what I call my line in the sand, the 61.8% line. And then look at this next candle. You got a nice strong up move. It closed above the 50% line. You could have got in anywhere along here. Any of these candles you could have got in on, and you could have got part of that $5.10 move. It's that simple. It's really that simple. Patience. Don't chase a gap up or down, and learn to use your Fibonacci's. Hey, I hope everybody out there makes a lot of money. I want you to always use a stop loss order, and I will talk to you later.